Good morning. As part of my yoga teacher training, we were required to do a 1 hour vinyasa flow focusing on one of the chakras. And rather than just write mine out, I thought, why not see how it flows together and make a video? And I will be focusing on the heart chakra, so there'll be a lot of heart openers today. And I think it's appropriate at this time of year because so many of us are cheerful and happy, but I think we forget those that have a really hard time during the month of December and throughout the holidays. And maybe if we just open our heart up through this flow, that we can open our heart up to others as well as to ourselves. So join me in this 60-minute flow where we will just spend the next hour opening up our heart. Okay, here we go. We'll just gently close your eyes. Get my music going. And we'll begin by slowly moving in a circle. And then switch and go the opposite way. From here, we'll move to tabletop and rock out some cat-cows. When you're in cow pose, really push your heart through your arms. And cat, really push the earth away from you. We'll do a couple of more and then we'll meet back in tabletop. From here, we're going to extend our right foot back and really push through your heel. Inhale, lift your right foot up. You're going to pivot your left foot and take your right arm and slide your hand across those ribs in your chest and open up to the sky in stargazing. Exhale, come back down to tabletop. Inhale, push that left foot back and really push through that heel. Your next inhale, we're going to pivot the right foot and use that left hand to open our chest and our heart up to the sky. There is a quad stretch available here if it's in your practice. May still be too early. And exhale, we'll come back to tabletop, where we'll walk our hands out to the corner of our mat and just melt your heart into your mat for puppy dog. Now we'll walk our hands back up underneath us, where we'll curl our toes under, and on an inhale, we're going to lift up and just let our knees hover off the mat for 5 breaths. After your 5 breaths, on your next exhale, you will push up to downward facing dog. While here, really walk your dog out. Move your feet from side to side. Bend deeply. Push the earth away through your arms. From here, we're going to come up high on our tiptoes on the inhale and walk our feet to our hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift your hands high to the sky. Exhale, Samasthiti, prayer at your heart. From here, we're going to inhale and lift our arms up, and we're going to grab your left wrist with your right hand, and you're going to lean and spin those ribs up to the sky. And then come back to neutral and grab your right wrist with your left hand and lean and spin those ribs open to the sky. Exhale, prayer at your heart. From here, we're going to move through 4 sun A's, and we will meet back in downward dog after the 4th sun A.
once you're back in downward dog after your 4 sun A's, we're going to lift our right leg high to the sky, bend your knee, open your hip, roll your ankle because it feels good. You're going to level your hips back off, and on the exhale, you're going to pull that right knee in and push your heart through your arms. And then inhale back up to the sky. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, leg up to the sky. One more. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, lift your right leg up. And exhale, move your feet to the space between your hands. And we're going to spin open with heel to arch alignment for Warrior 2. In Warrior 2, your front knee should be bent, and your knee should be tracking towards your pinky, lower belly engaged. Don't let it just hang out. Gaze should be forward over your fingertips. On the next inhale, we're going to flip our palm, reach forward, and open up to the sky. Exhale, we're going to meet in side angle pose. You can rest your hand on your knee or the ground and take your left hand and spin your chest and ribs open toward the sky. One more breath and then flow through your vinyasa. In downward dog, lift your left leg high to the sky. Bend your knee, open your hip, roll your ankle. Level your hips back out, and on the exhale, you're going to pull your knee into your nose and push your heart through your arms. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, pull it through. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, push it through. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, move your left foot to the space between your hands. Have your heel to arch alignment and spin open for Warrior 2 on the left side. Remember to engage that lower tummy and pull it in. On your inhale, we're going to reach forward and open our heart to the sky in Peaceful Warrior. On your exhale, your arm will find your thigh or the ground. Use that right hand to spin your ribs and chest open to the sky. We're going to be in side angle for 5 breaths. After your 5th breath, you're going to flow through your vinyasa. Once in downward dog, we're going to lift your right leg high to the sky and pull your foot through and come up for Avanasana crescent lunge. In crescent lunge, you're really pushing through the heel of that back foot, have it engaged. Make sure you have a bend in your front knee. It should be your front thigh, your right thigh should be parallel to your mat.
Arms up on an inhale. Exhale, we're gonna goddess the arms. Really push your shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, lift. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, lift. Exhale, high left knee. From here, you're going to cross your left knee over your right, goddess your arms, and have your right arm on top of your left for eagle arms and eagle legs. Now, on our next exhale, we're going to try to make a tiny little package and bring our elbows to our knees. If you lose your balance, just keep breathing and start over and find it again. And exhale, we're going to unravel and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift high to the sky. Exhale, Samasthiti. From here, we're going to lift that left knee again. And we're going to push back for airplane. Really push those shoulder blades together and let your heart come forward. Open an airplane. Push through your lifted leg. Exhale, we're going to fold for standing split. And from standing split, we're going to flow through a vinyasa. From downward dog, we're going to lift our left leg and pull it through and place it between our hands and come up for crescent lunge, Alanasana, on the left side. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, high right knee. We're going to cross our right on top of our left this time. And left arm on top of right for eagle arms and make that tiny package again. Find your driste. And remember your Ujjayi breathing and let the breath carry you. One more breath, and on your exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, Samasthiti. Now we're going to go into that airplane. So, inhale, lift your right leg. And on your exhale, push back for airplane, shoulder blades together. Really push your heart forward. Engage your glutes. Your glutes should be lifting your leg. Exhale, we're going to fold for standing splits.
Your toes should be pointing to the ground. Hips should be level. From here, we're going to step back to plank and flow through vinyasa. We're going to take 5 breaths in downward dog. Or child's pose. Inhale, lift your right leg, bend your knee, stack your hips, flip your dog, and let your exhale carry you up and over, and that right leg through. For fallen triangle, spin your heart open to the sky. Exhale to downward dog. Then we'll take 5 breaths in downward dog or child's pose. Inhale, lift your left leg, bend your knee, stack your hips, flip your dog. On your exhale, let your leg fall through and spin your body open to the sky for fallen triangle. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. In downward dog, we're going to lift our right leg, pull it through on the exhale, and come up for Alanasana, crescent lunge. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, that high left knee. From here, we're going to put our left leg on top of our right and our right arm on top of our left for those eagle arms and legs again. We're going to make that tiny little package. We're going to fold for standing split. From standing split, we're going to plant your right hand. Use your left hand to open your body for half moon. After your 5th breath in half moon, we're going to meet back in standing split. Then we're going to exhale, curtsy. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curtsy. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curtsy. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Ooh, that feels good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold.
Inhale, lift your hands high to the sky. Exhale, prayer at your heart. Namaste to you. From here, we're going to lift our right leg, and we're going to go into that eagle arms and legs on the opposite side. So your right leg will be on top of your left, and your left arm will be on top of your right. When you're exhaled, you'll make that tiny package. Exhale, standing splits. You really push through that lifted leg. Try to push the opposite wall away from you. And then we're going to shift our weight to our left side, and we're going to take that right hand, and like you're smearing honey across your ribs, open up to the sky. And stay here in half moon for 5 breaths. Exhale, standing splits. Shiva squat. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, squat. Inhale, split. Exhale, squat. Inhale, split. Exhale, forward fold. And flow through vinyasa. When you're in downward dog, we're going to lift our left leg high to the sky, and we're going to pull that foot through and come up for Alanasana on the left side. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, arms lift. And high right knee. This time, we're going to push through that right leg for warrior 3. And slowly open up for warrior 2 on the left side. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, that side angle. Spin those ribs open. And on your exhale, you're going to straighten your front leg and open for Utthita Trikonasana triangle on your left side. We're going to hold this for 5 breaths. After your 5th exhalation, we're going to come up for Parvarita Padottanasana on the facing the opposite way. Bring your hands to your hips. You want to kind of turn your toes out. And we're going to lift our arms on an inhale. Exhale, we're going to squat and goddess our arms. Stay in your squat and inhale, lift. Exhale, goddess. Pull your shoulder blades together and push your heart through. Inhale, lift. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, lift. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, lift. Now we're going to lift
back heel. And glides our arms. On your next exhale, you're going to turn your feet, straighten your legs, and fold. If tripod headstands in your practice, this would be a good time to do it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we're going to walk our hands around to that right foot. You should be in a runner's lunge. And we're going to step back and flow through Vinyasa. In downward dog, we're going to lift our left leg. We're going to pull it through and place it between our hands. Come up for Alanasana. From here, we're going to exhale, goddess our arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, lift. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, lift. Exhale, high right knee. From here, we're going to push back for that warrior three on this side. From warrior three, we're going to slowly come down, open up for that warrior two. On the inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, that side angle, and spin your ribs open. Straighten that front leg again for triangle. We'll hold this for 5 breaths. From here, we're going to turn to Pasarita. Arms lift, toes turn out. Exhale, goddess your arms and bend into your legs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, lift. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, lift. Exhale, goddess. We'll lift our right heel, maybe our left. Tummy's engaged. Sorry about that. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. On your next inhale, we're going to walk around to this right foot, and you'll be in a runner's lunge. We're going to pivot our back foot and come up for warrior two on this side, because I did the same side when we were facing the back a second ago. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, that side angle. Spin your ribs open. Open your heart to the sky. Exhale, we're going to straighten that front leg for Utthita Trikonasana, and we'll hold this 5 breaths and then flow through Vinyasa and meet back in downward dog. Once you're in downward dog, we're going to come down to our knees. Cross your ankles and push through where we'll meet in Dandasana. You want to remove the flesh from your sit bones. Activate your feet. From here, we're going to lift our hands. And on our exhale, we're going to lead with our heart. Keep your head up. Lead, lead, lead with your heart. Stop. Inhale again. And then exhale and fold. Release your neck. Inhale, we're going to come up. And we're going to bend up our right knee. And we're going to open it up and have the bottom of your right foot on the inside of your left thigh. And we're going to lift up and again lead with your heart. I like to stop halfway and inhale again and then fully fold into the last exhale. Release your neck. Love yourself. Love others. Open your heart. Inhale, we're going to come up and we're going to switch legs. Bend up our left knee. Open it up. Have the inside of your left foot on the inside to the inside of your right thigh. You're going to lift through your shoulders, but keep them relaxed. Leave room in your neck. Lift your arms on an inhale. Exhale, fold halfway, leading with your heart. Inhale here. Exhale, fold and release your neck. Inhale, we're going to come up. Exhale, arms by your side. This time, we're going to bend up both of our knees, put our hands behind us, fingers facing your bottom, and we're going to open up for reverse tabletop. Lean your head back and open your heart. Lift your hips like there's a string from the ceiling pulling your core up. Exhale, come down. Inhale. Exhale. And lift on the next inhale. Exhale. Come down. Inhale, lift up one more time. And exhale to the ground. Inhale, we'll do some seated cat-cows. We'll pull our hearts through for cow. And exhale, throw your back for cow. 2 more. After that one, we're going to cross our ankles, roll through to our hands and knees. We're going to come up onto our knees.
And from here, we're going to go into camel. That's going to be our back bend since we're talking about the heart and opening our heart. Camel is an excellent heart opener. If it is not in your practice to keep your feet flush to your mat, curl your toes up. It helps bring the earth up to you. Inhale, we're going to lift. Exhale, we're going to run one hand down to the lower segment of our back. On your next exhale, you'll bring that left hand down. They should be resting on your sacrum. And you want to gently and slowly reach back and release your neck. Open your heart. I always picture it like the Care Bears from back in the 80s when they did the Care Bear stare and the rainbows came out of their chest. That's what I like to picture happens in camel. It's just a whole bunch of love. You can't hold it in. It just comes flowing out. On your next inhale, we'll bring one hand up and then the other. Slowly, we're going to inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold back into our camel. Open our heart and release our neck. Inhale, come up. Take an exhale. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, one more camel. And on your exhale this time, we're going to come down and push up for downward dog. From that downward dog, we're going to lift our right leg, pull it through, and you want your right shin parallel to the end of your mat. And rest that back leg. And we're going to come into pigeon. We're sitting tall, shoulder blades pushed together, heart forward. Inhale deeply with your heart forward. And on your exhale, lead with your heart and flow. From here, we're going to walk our hands up, curl our back toe under, and lift back up to three-legged dog. Oh, that feels so good. And come back for downward dog. Where we're going to lift our left leg and pull it through on the exhale. And have our left shin parallel to the front of the mat. We're going to sit up tall. On an inhale, shoulders back, heart forward. Lead with your heart on your exhale and fold into your pigeon.
Really breathe all the way from the base of your spine all the way up to the crown of your head. On your next inhale, we're going to come up. We're going to curl under that right toe and push up for that three-legged downward dog. Oh, that feels so good. Come back to downward dog. Exhale to tabletop. Inhale, cross your ankles. And come to a seat. And from here, we're going to slowly, with feet together at the front of your mat, knees bent, arms out in front of you in Kali Mudra. We're going to lay back as slowly as we possibly can. Engage your core. Let your exhale carry you. And stretch out, arms over your head, make your feet long. Exhale. Bring your knees to your chest and roll from side to side. That feels so good on the sacrum. From here, we're going to take our right arm and open it to the side, and our left hand to the outside of our right knee. And we're going to open our legs, turn our head, and feel that open chest looking towards your right hand. Breathe in to that side body and under your armpit of that right arm. Feel the stretch. On your next exhale, we'll come back to center and we'll open our left arm and put our right hand to the outside of our left knee and look towards your left hand. Feel that stretch in this side body and this armpit chest. Open that side, your heart up to the sky. Feel the stretch. Be open. Spread love to yourself and to others. On your next exhale, we're going to come back to the center and roll back and forth on that sacrum just a little bit. And from here, we're going to go upside down. You can either do legs up the wall, shoulder stand, or headstand or handstand if that's in your practice. So we're going to take about 20 breaths in whatever inversion you choose. If you're in headstand, you might want to go to child's pose from here. If you're in shoulder stand, you may want to flip back to plow. Slowly roll down. And from here, we're going to have our knees bent on the mat. We're going to scoot our hands up underneath our bottom. And we're going to make an arch with our spine. And we're going to rest the back of our head on the ground and lift up for fish. And really lift with your heart. Make room and space in between your chin and your chest. And on an inhale, we'll lift. We'll be here just a few breaths before we move to Shavasana. In Shavasana, you want to spread your legs wide, let your feet flare open. Tuck your shoulder blades up underneath your heart. Open your hands and just melt into your mat. Let the earth hold you. From here, you're going to invite the breath back into your body. Bring in small movements with your fingers and your toes. Awaken your body. Bend up your knees and roll to your favorite side for fetal posture. From fetal posture, with our eyes closed, we'll come to a gentle sit, easy sit. Back straight, hands at our heart. One thing I've come to learn is that before you can love others, you have to love yourself. Just as you are,
today. We'll bring our hands to our head, third eye space, where we will ask to see others as you see them. Help us to see ourselves as we truly are. Our hands to our lips, that we will speak loving, kind words to ourselves and to others, and to a heart where we will spread love to all that we come in contact with. And during this season that is so busy, that we will stop and take time to have a heart for other people and see them as you see them. Thank you for this time. Thank you for this practice and this class. Namaste. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed our 60-minute heart opening class.